use both legs. With me. Well, you got to come up after it and then fall into it. Ba-da, 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 ba! That's it. And one. Rubber band.
"11 a.m., New York City. Warming up is the American Dance Machine, a company dedicated to preserving the best of American theater dance. Leading the class is Broadway veteran Lee Theodore,
Okay.
founder and director.
Good morning. Come on forward. I didn't hear you. Good morning. Okay, ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Front and back. Pop the eyes open. Circles to the right. Say yes and mean it.
In 1968, I did the revival of West Side Story at Lincoln Center, and it began to dawn on me that the dances inside of Broadway shows were going to be lost. There are no scores, there are no written notes, and so everything is done through the human memory bank. The choreographer doesn't remember them, they just create them. It's the dancers who perform them night after night that get them inside their bodies, and when they hear the music, it comes back and they can recall it. And that's how we went about reconstructing 45 numbers to date since 1976. We need dancers to execute these reconstructions because then they're performed in public. It's a living archive of Broadway theater dance, and after these numbers are reconstructed, they're put in a show form.
Oh, we're not tired, are we? No, not tired. Right. Might as well not be. That's it. Keep going here. That'll fill you with new energy. And
Well, I see Lee as something very special. I say special because anybody who's trying to retain the oldies and the goodies, I think is very important. The dance in general has just gotten to a point where there's no connection. But with Lee's classes, there's a progression, and you can follow the history of dance. We started the 20s, we have the 30s, we have the 40s, we have the 50s, and it goes on and on and on. So one thing is always connected to another.
let's try that.
It came out of necessity to instruct young dancers in the vocabulary of social dancing, which feeds directly into reconstruction. You think about shows like The Boyfriend that uses Charlestons, West Side Story that uses Mambos. In the 80s, these kids are not familiar with this kind of vocabulary. So in a way, they need an introduction to this kind of material so that they can understand period shows.
Not good again.
Are tough. They're exhausting. There's a lot of work behind all that easy movement. It's not as easy. It's such a perfectionist kind of art form that there's always details and shadings and dynamics that can be improved on.
Yeah. No good, Pam. You're not working hard enough. You have to kill yourself, Pam. If you don't do it now, when are you going to do it? All right, try again. Aw, you're tired, aren't you?
I'll do it.
Yeah? You don't have to do it. Yeah. We all empathize with you. Either we feel that way today, or we felt that way yesterday, or we know we're going to feel that way tomorrow. We're with you. Try to get past it. Ready? And that's just the moment that you need to go past it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Where are some of those new boys, those good dancers who just showed up? Let me just talk to you a moment about this. It's the downstage arm that whips around, not the opposite one. Let me see. 2, 3. No, put your hands on your chest. You'll love it once you get into it. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
The best way for us to cast our performing company is through the training facility.
The downstage arm. Where are you from? What's your training?
Hawaii.
You're from Hawaii?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do second, fourth, as many pirouettes as you can.
What?
Face me.
That's my opportunity to get to know them, their souls, their innards, and then I make a decision whether they are actual company material.
I don't trust you. Do it. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Uh-huh. And head for this on the downbeat.
I've been involved probably in about 30 Broadway shows, either as a performer, a choreographer, and then I went on to direct. With that kind of background, I could bring all my knowledge of the Broadway musical, from the production on down to the most minute detail about how a part is created, to head up a project like this.
And acted so you never met me. A flower on the wall while I am dancing fancy free.
Posy is the best one in it. Posy. You will be a flower on the wall.
A posy. Okay.
Ready?
So a dancer like Anne Ranking comes to class, then she ends up performing with us, and suddenly she brings in new numbers with her. That's true of a Helen Gallagher, a Buzz Miller. All the veterans who have been in and around the dance machine bring in repertoire with them, because these are the numbers that they performed on Broadway.
Oh, I love it. Yes, especially with some of the people that I do it with. They're so much fun. And all the material's good, you know. You don't have to worry about whether it's a working number, you know. Like the idea so much, you know, to preserve all these great dances that just don't get seen ever again once a Broadway show is closed. And they're marvelous. I mean, some of them are works of art. So for me to do something like Shriners that Chita Rivera did in the original, I mean, it's just wonderful. To do as much work as I can for them when I can. It's a great place to rest. You can call this resting.
The hell and the pain and the bunions and the lack of sleep and all the troubles that I go through getting ready for a performance somehow are worthwhile when it's a good one. When I have a good performance, it's the greatest high in the world. I feel like I'm sharing a part of my heart, my soul, and I just feel the music and let it go, and it's wonderful.
Robert.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me say, get over here. You did it wrong to this side. Okay. Janet, I'll work with you in a minute.